April 10th, County Commission meeting. I'm going to ask Commissioner Walbert to fill us prayer pledge.
Lord, we come to you today. We just thank you for the country we live in. We thank you for the county that we live in with freedoms that we have, Lord. We just pray that you'll look over and guide us as we make decisions when we be coming to you and be for the betterment of our county. Look over and guide these people that are not with us, be good ones that are sick, that we're got in our minds and our prayers, Lord. Be with our employees, bring them home safely. We ask all this in thy name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Commissioner Martin, President. Move to adoption of the agenda. I have a motion to adopt. Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. All right, do we have any petitions from the public?
No, sir.
No. All right, I have approval of the minutes from the regular meeting held on March the 11th of this year already, also, and the approval of the minutes for the regular meeting on March the 27th.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we adopt both minutes with corrections if there be any.
All right, I have a motion to adopt with any corrections. I have a second.
Second.
All right. You know, I did not see any objections or any corrections. Anyone else see any? Hearing none, I'll, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Constitutional officers.
Nothing at this time, sir.
Thank you.
None.
Everybody? None.
Well, I would like to,
Yes.
is Tommy
I
here?
knew it.
Tommy's not here. I just wanted to tell Tommy, for the record, the recreational part looked really nice for opening day.
Oh,
Oh, it's back there, there it is. It looked really good. You know, I worked hard and it was really nice for those kids opening day.
thank you. Thank you very much. All right, we're gonna move down to new business. Item number 1, the public hearing for the ordinance related to large-scale land use in the comprehensive, plan amendment. Mr. Reeves.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, this is the second hearing on a large-scale comprehensive plan amendment. This is and of course, the board was informed last time what it's about. It's a certain piece of property in Madison County. You got before you the ordinance that, national ordinance that we're being asked to adopt. I do want to make one note for you, if you would, on page 2, section 1. It's got the description of the property just by tax ID number. That's really not sufficient. It needs to be the meets and bounds legal description, which is in the files, in the permitting file. So at the end of this public hearing, once you've heard from everyone, if the board were to decide to adopt the ordinance, I would request that you adopt it, but allow us to substitute in the meets and bounds legal description for the description there on section 1. I think you can go ahead and have your public hearing and make a decision, but if you chose to adopt it, that's what we would request. So with that said, Mr. Chairman, you should open it up to the public comment. Once they've had their comment, bring it back to the board, and then by motion, second, and majority vote, dispose of the proposed order.
I will now open it up to the public for any comments on this, land use change. Hearing none, I'm gonna bring it back to the board. Do I have a motion on consideration?
Mr. Chair, I make a motion to approve with the recommended changes from our attorney.
Second.
I have a motion to accept the resolution or the ordinance with the changes so noted in section 1, page 2. I have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign, 5-0. All right, thank you very much. We're gonna go back up to unfinished business. Mr. Hardy, I saw you slip in, did you, well, the constitutional officer, would you like to make any comments?
Yes, thank you. I just want to say that we did a successful election yesterday. I want to thank Mr. Ronnie for being on the canvassing board. Taylor County had the highest turnout with 29.84%. Franklin had the lowest with 15.86%. Madison came in with 25.56%. I got a lot of good positive feedback on the vote centers yesterday. And over the time, probably had about 50 roughly phone calls for it. Had two that were concerned about it, but at the end of the day, I think they understand what we're doing. I'm getting a lot of calls from different counties wanting a resolution and different things that we did, because they wanna, pursue with this. But I just wanna come tell y'all, thank y'all. We mailed out 215 absentees to vote by mail. We received 142 back, and we only rejected one. And so, it was a great election overall. So, just want to come in real quick. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you very much. All right, under unfinished business, review and possible approval of the bids, for the tennis courts in Madison County. What's the reason?
Where we left that, Mr. Chairman, last time was, we received bids and the suggestion was made to reject all bids and go out for new bids. I requested additional time to research that issue, because our bid docs did not specifically say that we reserve the right to reject any and all bids. This bid is was for tennis courts or construction of tennis courts or pickleball courts, whatever we call them, at the recreation center. The reasonably anticipated cost of that was well below the state threshold, which is $300,000 for statutory requirements to bid. So there was no requirement that it be bid out at all. If there's no statutory requirement, then the only limitation on the board is the board cannot act in an arbitrary and capricious manner. I think if you are rejecting all bids because you think that you did not get a wide enough circulation on the bid, and you want to send it out for more contractors, and you intend to do that to not only just advertise it the way it was, but also attempt to get more contractors, I don't think that would be arbitrary or capricious. I think y'all would be allowed to do that. So I think you're allowed to, at this point, you can accept one of the bids you've got. I think if you decide that you think that the bid didn't get enough circulation and it wasn't wide enough spread out and advertised, you can reject all bids in an effort to do that and get more participation from contractors.
Open up, thank you. Any thoughts from the board members?
Mr. Chair, if I may, I will say that yes, I think it would probably be a good idea if we did rebid it and reach out to a wider round. We'll probably come back with some, better budget or cost on them. So that would be my recommendation.
All right, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second it for discussion. I'm trying to think back as to why we need to rebid it. I think Ms. White, you had some concerns there.
I did.
Could you elaborate?
Speak?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Mr. Chair, if it's okay?
Yes, Ms. White, you come forward.
Back in August, when we had originally decided that this was a good project to do at the rec park, it was discussed that the bids would be emailed to local certified tennis court construction builders. It was only advertised on the local website and in our local paper, so nobody knew about it. So consequently, we only got 2 bids. There are at least 35 certified tennis court construction companies in our area. That's just on the certified site. I think there are more in Georgia that I haven't even found yet, but am anxious to get that information. I think and I am personally going to email that new bid. We would like to also change the bid, the scope of the bid, to include lighting, which I think is very important out there at the rec park, to have lighting for softball, baseball. And I think that the tennis courts marked for pickleball would also get more use as people can play in the evening times when it gets dark. And so I think that is actually an affordable option for us. I spoke to gentlemen at the TCEC, and it's definitely an affordable thing. There was a couple of other things that we wanted to discuss, including an actual new bid. So we can actually change the scope of it in addition to getting a wider advertisement for the bid so that we can get more bang for our buck. I really do believe that we can get a more competitive bid when we actually get it advertised out there. So I would respectfully request that we do rebid it. I do have some ideas as I've done more research on it, what we need to do to make the course last longer. We don't have any courts in Madison at all, and I really feel like we need to do these courts as professionally as possible. I would really prefer that we get a certified tennis court builder so that it's gonna last long-term with no puddling, and they're gonna last for years and years. This is our one shot, gentlemen, and we really want them to be constructed in a professional manner that will last a long, long time. And I just really feel strongly about that, and I appreciate your consideration to rebid it so that I can personally email the bid to as many people in our area that would be interested in putting in a bid. Thank you.
So
Any
there-
questions, or?
Well, so there were no lights in the original specs?
Correct. So it'd be a completely new bid. It would not be unfair to the two that did bid because we're gonna actually change things that we were asking for. One of the things also, and speaking with Ina, the ones at the city courts have 30-inch asphalt on the top. This specified only 1.5 inches, which would be okay, but for longevity purposes, 3 inches of asphalt would last a little bit longer, would last a whole lot longer actually, without any worry about grass coming through, cracking,